Hello, my name is Swoon. This is past me recording some of the hard-ass fucking content in ZZZ. I have to tell you, like, legitimately, I have a bunch of different options for teams, but I just cannot get 10k on this one. And to be fair, I'm not like complaining. I know I'm not the best at the game. I just have a decent roster. I'm not a whale, I'm definitely a dolphin though. I'm not shy to put money in here and there. But given the first one, the last one, the first of this, what is it called? Adversary Mode? For Deadly Assault, I was able to achieve, I have no expectation of hitting the 3-star on this. Especially since I'm not knowledgeable enough to be able to swap drive disks around and W engines and all that. I build the characters and then the disks that I have for them and the engines that I have for them are pretty much set unless I decide to randomly try to upgrade them again. And I just follow websites, YouTube videos. I don't really try to theory craft myself. Some agents are obvious how you want to build them. I think the only agent that I've built myself was Bernice, because her Mindscape upgrade thing changes how some of her stats scale. So it was beneficial to like figure that out for myself. But even then, like once I got her to the point that I needed her to get to, I haven't changed her equipment again.
Wave goodbye to summer. Care for a game on the beach? Yeah. Push back now. Please step back. Hear the howling wind. My turn. Under stars and moon, through frost and snow. Feeling cold. There's no time. Don't miss the brightest moment. The tide, he'll wash it all away.
But yeah, this is kicking my ass. The first 2 attempts that you're gonna see here are the same team, and then I try to mix it up. There are a couple of attempts that I didn't record. I don't know. I just figured the video doesn't need to be too long as I'm blathering on. But also, I wanted to talk about some stuff that I've seen on YouTube. I don't really use Twitter a whole lot, so I've only seen this on, and I don't really use any other social media platform either. The 3.2, a lot of people, I've seen a bunch of videos recently, not really complaining, but slightly griping that Zenless is doing too much at the beginning of 3.1 here with how Remiel has Lumaflux and then the introduction of wind, and then we're getting the armor class in 3.2. Stuff like that. And people are just worried that it's going to continue cascading like this. I'm in a mind to agree that it is a lot. But also, since I, again, am a dolphin and I'm not averse to spending a little bit here and there, I haven't in a while since the Angels of Delusion, and besides getting the monthly New Eridu fund and the daily check-in 90 polychrome things, but I think this would be less of an issue if Hoyo in general, or maybe gacha games in general, were less averse to putting in lower rank agents. Because imagine this, like leading up to 3.0, let's say in 2.8, what was the last patch? 2.7 or 6? 2.8? I don't remember. One of the last two patches for Season 2. Imagine that they had added an A rank agent that was Wind, just to be able to get us like familiar with how it works, rather than a boss that had the mechanic or a fight that had the Wind mechanic. You know, then free-to-play players would be more likely to have that attribute, and, you know, it would hurt less if they would roll and maybe lose their 50-50 for Velina. And then 3.0 rolls around. Along with Remiel, they introduce an A rank agent that's Lumaflux. And then maybe in 3.1 or 3.2, they add an A rank agent that has the armorer skill. I don't think that it's a lot to ask, but I do know that, especially with Zenless, the team takes a lot of time and care in creating the agents, finding their place in the world, giving them entire personalities. Their kits are all unique. I say unique, but we all know that most kits are a bar and then a number of dots along with the bar, but still, the gameplay, you have to admit, does feel different when you're playing different agents and different teams. Remiel changes the way that you play through your agents. If you have Ambi team, a Silver Soldier Ambi team, that plays completely different. If you've got Astra, she changes the way that you play the game also. She was one of the first big ones. And then there are old characters that pair together and do like little synergies, like Kaleda and Ben, I think the bear's name is. I think Ben Bigger? Am I making that up? Is that correct? I don't know.
Goodbye to summer. This is your last summer.
I think that's the honest answer of what should be done on Hoyo's side. But I played Genshin. I played a tiny bit of Star Rail. And I fucking love Zenless, and I'm honestly really excited for Varsapura, their upcoming game also. And I know that they're less focused on stuff people can get for free, even though Zenless tends to be the most generous in the Hoyoverse. I do think that they're lacking that. And even saying that about Genshin, when, 4 years after launch, when they find 3 years? Inazuma,
Time to chase summer once more.
and then, 3 years?
The raging tide will bury the past.
Yeah, because 4 years was
The sea breeze is
Fontaine.
Don't fret. All will soon be
Anyway, when they introduced the grass type or whatever, they had what was that girl's name? I don't know. You could get her just by playing the story. She was a 4-star as opposed to the 5 stars.
still not backing down.
And even then,
Final warning.
Genshin would guarantee that you had a playable element in the main character.
Prepare for a game on the beach.
For the region, not from the get-go. The Traveler didn't have Hydro until we reached Fontaine, didn't have Fire until we reached Natlan, so on and so forth. And we definitely are lacking that in
The line shall be drawn by me.
here in Zenless.
Wave goodbye to
But the
summer.
thing is, I love the growth that they're putting into the proxy. Story-wise, it is fantastic. Mechanically, it is a tiny bit lacking because until 3.0, free-to-play characters would have to rely on anniversary events. They'd have to log in daily to farm chromes to get stuff for free from events and so on and so forth. And of course, anniversary selectors. They would have S-rank agents from anniversary selectors.
I'm unstoppable. Red camellia falls in snow. Yeah.
But yeah, Pyrois, and I'm kind of on Pyrois. I use them here and there.
Brightest moment.
Also, the timing of Pyrois, along with, again, Velina and Remiel,
Here's a wave just for you.
it just makes them very lackluster.
Blade.
An attack ether agent.
Restrictions lifted.
The gimmick is cool with the extra attacks, but I mean, the multiple
Is your last summer.
alts, but it's not quite there.
Cut the wind.
I got you. Excuse me. This is the will of Krampus.
Frost rests on my blade. Time to chase summer once more.
There was one other thing that I wanted to randomly say. I don't remember what put this thought into my head, but I have this strange feeling that Billy has a karma core.
Blizzard rising.
Vision revoked.
Cut your cat. Wave goodbye to summer. It's easy to get heat stroke in the middle of summer.
And also learning about karma cores has made me wonder if
We'll wash it all away.
way back in the first year
Oh, it's still with you.
when we were in the outer
I
ring,
will
if that
your execution.
thing that we got when
Face your judgment.
Caesar won the race or whatever, that might have also been a karma core. I don't know, there's a whole lot that's like,
It's fine.
this game's just so good.
Stars
I don't know.
through frost and snow.
That was just some ramblings. I'm probably gonna have to cut this down like crazy to fit whatever amount of time these fights actually are. But yeah. Thanks for being here. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. Stay safe and sweet dreams. Love you all.